jumped inside, stuck up to my chest and told me to drive. I was scared, but she was beautiful, like a movie.
Chiefs Bills coming up. We welcome you to Orchard Park, New York for today's game.
Well, Phil, we've got a terrific matchup at running back. Two of the most dangerous backs in the NFL about to meet, go toe-to-toe. How do you see it?
Well, you know what? It's not always about the quarterback when you talk about NFL games. And here's a great example of it today. The game of football is still about the most physical team wins. And when you have running backs like this, the more physical team will win.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Here's the handoff. Charles out to the right. One player to watch today on the outside is Jeremy Maclin.
Well, Jeremy Maclin had so much success with the Philadelphia Eagles and a good route runner. Let's see if he can be as productive for this offense as he was with the Eagles.
2nd down and 7.
Charles is ready to run off the screen. They'll mark him at the 41. Here's a look at the defense at cornerback, the former first-round pick out of South Carolina, Stephon Gilmore.
Well, he is a good corner, no doubt. And you love your corners to be tough, good tacklers, and cover. And that's Gilmore. He can do them all.
Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense. And now they'll bring out Colquitt to punt. Looking to make a difference. Still on his feet. He'll pick up 7 this time. First down at the 29. McCoy has got it on the handoff.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
It's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down.
Come on, let's go. The give this time to the fullback. Peters is there to take him down. Third down following the run. An extra tight end on the field for this one. And now here's the toss. McCoy's marked down after a gain of 9.
McCoy's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Tackled at the 29-yard line.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
This play set up by the long gainer. Three-step drop. They complete it over to Charles Clay for a gain of about 5.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
And here we have second down.
The Chiefs defense now is going to go nickel.
Tight ends in motion here.
The Bills take it from the 23. The quarterback with the give to the fullback. From the red zone.
Two tight ends on the field here. They need to get the play off.
He'll get it again.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The Bills offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. They break huddle at the 18-yard line.
They bring in the extra tight end. The play clock's running down.
They'll run with it again. To the outside. McCoy. Coming to the line at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Let's round.
Second down and 6.
Toss to the outside. Parker's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Bills offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job at the offensive line.
All set up now at the 16. The Bills at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
3rd and 8.
The pass is picked off by Barry.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
First down snap, and this is a scary point for them. Smith's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Williams going to make the tackle.
When you're on the defensive side in a situation like this, you know the offense is going to be limited. Be aggressive, get up there at the line of scrimmage, and try to make it happen. That time they did it, and they stopped the run for just a short gain.
Second down and 8. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Third down on the way. The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. Jamal Charles. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Charles is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
First down at the 16. And now here's Charles on the toss. Smith's back in shotgun formation. Travis Kelce comes down with it.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
Smith's 3 for 3 with that completion. After that last reception, they are still 8 yards away from a first. Third and 8 coming up. It's complete to Jeremy Maclin. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. The Chiefs will go for it here on fourth down and short. The Chiefs break huddle and show a jumbo look. The Chiefs go for it on fourth and short and convert. How about that call?
Yeah, I like the decision. Fourth and short. I like the odds. The offense is going to get the job done. They call a nice play, and they convert, pick up that fourth down attempt.
First down on the way. Smith's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Set up screen to Charles. Breaks free. Charging ahead. And he'll step out of bounds.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Kyle Williams with the sack.
Defensive coordinators love this. When they can sack the quarterback without taking any chances. That time they just sent the front four. They get the sack, and they didn't even blitz.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Charles lined up in the backfield. The Chiefs snap it at the 41. Charles is taking it on the screen. 16.
Well, but there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
Smith's completed his last 6 passes. The Chiefs are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. This has been a long drive so far. The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Chiefs take it from the 43. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Jamal Charles carries the football. And it's used there to meet him.
Charles is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
Throws the pass. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time. Offense heads to the line for the 13th play of this drive. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Pass is intercepted. Tackles made.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run. But how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
The Bills now come to the line. Second quarter of a tie game. Score 0-0.
Let's go. We're at 38. We're at 38. Let's round. Let's round.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Ohio.
First down at the 38. The ball out. Incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Here we go.
The Bills take it from the 38. And the toss over to McCoy. McCoy taken down. The Bills call a timeout. Their first. It'll be third down.
Here we go. We're at 38.
Williams, the receiver, on the screen. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. When we met with the offensive coordinator this week, Phil, I'm sure they had no idea that their game plan would be stymied like this late in the first half.
Oh, I'm sure of that. Jim, you know, listen, every time we meet with offensive coaches, they think they got the best game plan they've had all year long. Well, good game plans, they can't overcome the fact that the defenses are just more physical and faster than they are right now.
Gains 5. The Chiefs have not been able to get anything going in this game, but that's been the case really for both sides offensively.
Boy, this is different, isn't it? To see a game like this getting near halftime and 0-0. I don't know whether to say this is good defense or really just some bad clock management and game management by the coaches.
Down the field. Intercepted. Both teams head to the locker rooms after a half dominated by the defenses. We've got a close one on our hands, friends. We'll send it out to Larry Ridley to break down the half as we continue in a moment. Harvin on the return. Keeps his legs moving. He's in the clear. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown.
You can never talk enough about special teams in the NFL. It truly is a third of the game. And when you get a kick return for a touchdown, that just gives you so much momentum. Look at the blocks. Look at the speed of the returner. Great job, leads to a touchdown.
Davis going to test the coverage this time. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Chiefs talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
First down at the 23. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him, that football came loose, incomplete pass.
The Bills lined up in the nickel. Second down and 10. And they'll run the football with Charles. That's a gain of 10.
The Chiefs did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Now first and 10. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles.
And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
Charles is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Smith's lining up in the pistol. Second and 8. What an amazing effort by the receiver to strip him of the interception.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
Alex Smith from the gun. It's on target to Jeremy Maclin. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And here's the toss. Charles is marked down after a gain of 4.
Charles is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Charles, the lone setback this time. Jamal Charles. Tackled down right around the 47. Ball at the 47. The Bills defense now is going to go nickel. Smith's going to take it from the gun. Thomas has got the catch and the first.
The Chiefs, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Chiefs official. Jamal Charles' injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
He's hit as he throws it.
The long drive continues.
Third and 5. He's wide open for the grab.
The Chiefs just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Second down coming up. The Chiefs come to the line with a bunch set. Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Avant makes the catch and a gain of 4.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Mounting a serious drive. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Third and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Chiefs look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
The offense heads to the line for the 14th play of this drive. First and goal.
Davis got the toss, secures the football. Graham's in on the tackle.
Davis is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It's been all about the defenses today as we welcome you back to the action.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter.
Takes the hit, throws.
Well, before we see this third goal situation here, Jim, in the second half, we know a touchdown ties the game. If they don't make it, are they willing to go for it on fourth down?
Third and goal from the 4.
Kansas City takes it across.
Here in the early part of the fourth, we've got ourselves a tie game. It looks like this one's coming down to the wire.
Yeah, you know, games like this, when you get in the fourth quarter, it's all about performing under pressure. We're going to find out which team can handle the pressure the best.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Harvin will try to run this one out. That returns good for about 22.
The Bills offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. McCoy solo back set. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. Second and 10. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
It's a too tight end formation. They better hurry to get the snap. Gets the handle here. And that's Johnson in on the stop. There's some shifting around in the backfield. Second down and 10. McCoy's tackled down at the 38.
McCoy's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Third down now. The Bills will set up. The 44 is the first down line.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Charles Clay has the catch. First down coming up. The Bills come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Here's the quick toss. Hoopers all over the ball carrier.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Time is running out. The game is tied, and the defense must do whatever it can to not give up a score. Houston takes down the quarterback.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
Can they overcome the sack? Third down on the way. The game is tied and time is a factor. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Now looking at third down. The Bills need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. The Bills with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before third down. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Chiefs with a nickel look here on defense. Phil, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it now, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly an incredible one-handed catch.
Defense now signaling for a timeout.
They come to the line at the 28.
McCoy lines up in the backfield. Just a quick drop back. It's Clay. That picks up 7. The Chiefs will, of course, call the timeout now to stop the clock.
The Bills did a good job there on first solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
Taylor's completion percentage 70% on the day. The Bills come to the line, 4th quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
This play call is for the fullback. The Chiefs' defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock. This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. And Williams is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The wide receiver in motion. The Chiefs defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The Bills are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. That is play number 10 on this drive. Double tight end formation.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38. Ohio.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ohio.
Third down and 5. Toss play. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The field goal unit now has a chance to give them the lead here late in the fourth. The Bills have to call one right here, and they do, and they are out of timeouts. They'll bring out the kicking team. A field goal try to take the lead here in the fourth quarter. And he puts it through for 3. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
The Chiefs offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 30. Territory here. Quarters formation here for the defense. Smith takes it from the gun. Smith's pass will be incomplete this time. It's another big stop here for this defense on third down in the fourth quarter.
Well, now the big play comes, Jim. Fourth down. What are they going to do on the defensive side? I say this, don't sit back and react. I would attack. I would blitz the offense here on fourth down.
They'll go for it on fourth down, late stages. Crucial play here. Fourth down on the way. Smith's unable to come through on fourth down. And with that failed possession, they may wind up walking out of here today wondering what could have been.
They're going to be so disappointed because all year long in these type of situations, they have been very good. But that was just, it was not meant to be, and they couldn't come through in fourth down.
I am shocked they were unable to convert. They come to the line at the 24.
Let's go. 1, 2.
Takes the knee. You are a quarterback. You like to put up points. But when you got to win in a low-scoring game, how did it feel?
Felt great because when you're the quarterback of the NFL team, it's just like being the head coach. When it's over, everybody wants to know, what'd you do? Did you win or did you lose? Well, today we won a low-scoring one, but it still felt great.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
She just jumped inside, stuck it to my chest and told me to drive. I was scared, but she was beautiful, like a movie. She kept looking back like something was coming. Said we ain't slowing down, ain't stopping for nothing. My truck was shaking, my blood was pumping, but she was laughing. I about hit the brakes when we came around the corner. A mile of blue lights aimed and pointed. Whatever she had is what they wanted, and it's all a little fuzzy after that. All I remember is sirens, blue lights flashing and driving, dirt lane passing and flying, tearing through the red lights, blowing through the stop signs. All I remember is sirens, ringing from the firing, one curve away from dying. Yeah, all I remember is sirens. The man on the radio reported the chase and all about the beauty, how she cleaned up the bank, how she was dangerous and almost got away, but they found her. She was in the choppers, they were swirling around. For every couple of rounds, they ran off a couple, but they wouldn't back down. All I remember is sirens, blue lights flashing and driving, dirt lane passing and flying, tearing through the red lights, blowing through the stop.
Steelers, Bills on to Orchard Park, New York for today's game. This is a game today that could come down to the two running backs, two of the real stars of the sport, two players who went in fantasy drafts really high. How do you see this one going down today?
Yeah, and how's your fantasy team? Yeah. No, we won't talk about that. Let's talk about good things. But, you know, these two teams are stars. You know why? Because we can see how the football team is built. And I think it is no doubt about it. The offensive line's a big part of it. They always have hope. If they block their guy a little bit, these running backs can make a big play out of it.
Quick drop back. Looking middle that time. And it's incomplete. Charles Clay is a versatile presence for this offense.
Yeah, Charles Clay, big play Clay. They like him because he can move around, do a lot of things, play inside, play outside. He is tough to cover.
McCoy's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Bills from the 32. Cameron Hayward takes down the quarterback.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
On the way, third down.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
He'll throw it over the middle. And it's swatted away.
The Bills don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Antonio Brown from the 20.
Johnson's there that time for the tackle.
Steelers know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 37. They are in on Bell. This time for 4. Here's the player who basically lives at the Steelers complex, Antonio Brown. He'll outwork everybody.
You said it right. He is the hardest worker on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it shows. That's why he's productive on the field.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Second and 6. Bell's going to take the handoff now. Darius in on the tackle. On the defensive side, Marcel Darius can be a game wrecker.
And they call him the Big Dancing Bear, and I can see why. Big man with great feet, and that's what makes him so tough to block, because he can run you over or go around you.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. The Bills lined up in the nickel.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation.
Looking across the middle. He robs him of the interception. He turns around and defends the pass.
So many times when you drop the football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The Steelers get to it first and will down the punt.
The Bills offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. First down at the 20. McCoy. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. One of the linebackers to watch for the Steelers is Lawrence Timmons.
Jim, he's a big linebacker, and you have to worry about him blitzing from the inside position. He can run over running backs and guards.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Pulls it in. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Taylor's going to be in the pistol here. He was looking for Percy Harvin on that pass. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel. The Bills have it at the 34. And this is dropped.
Well, but it's third and long. I just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
The running back goes in motion. Taylor standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And there's Clay. It's first down as they head to the line. Here's the first snap after the big play. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. Coming up, second down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy. And Jarvis Jones is in on that last play.
McCoy's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The offense heads to the line for the seventh play of the drive. Third down and 4. They'll run it off the toss.
Williams is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Back here, ready to start the second quarter. And a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think it's going to, we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
Press coverage all the way. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
At the line of scrimmage, the 34.
McCoy is lined up as the single back. McCoy lines up in the backfield. Second and 10. Cameron Hayward takes down the quarterback.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Loss of 4 on the play. This long drive continues. The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. Third and a long way to go. Did not get both feet down. I'll tell you what, it hasn't taken too long for both of these defenses. To assert themselves. This already has the look of a game that's going to wind up being won in the trenches.
Well, we found out talking to both of these teams during the week, they're sick of all this offense in the NFL. Man, they wanted to come out and make a statement, and both teams have done that so far.
Trying to beat the play clock. Quarterback did not get the snap in time. That'll be a delay of game. The Bills will punt it. A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Steelers got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Williams is there to make the stop. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
And he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Roethlisberger sends it to Brown. The one who brings him to the ground.
The Steelers did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
This will be second down. Bell's going to secure the handoff. That's a gain of 7.
Bell is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. 1st and 10. Bell's handed the football. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Bell's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line.
The Steelers come out in a jumbo set. First down at the 47. Again, they'll lean on him. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
2nd down and 10.
Right back to him once more. Coming to the line at the 48.
Roethlisberger's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. 3rd down and 11.
And intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Bills' offense is in a rut, but I guess you could say that's been the story for both sides here late in the first half.
Wow, that's an understatement. This has just been awful football. It's been boring. It's tough to watch. How do you have a score this late in the game, 0-0? Man, that's all I can say.
Tight end in motion. 1st down at the 41. Outside now on the toss. Still powering ahead. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Dropping back 3. Gray's got it. And a first. First down, offense readying for the snap.
Here we go. 38.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Toss to the outside.
And pick up about 4.
McCoy's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Let's go. 38.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Ohio.
Taylor's got it in the gun. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
Come on, let's go. 38. Ohio.
3rd and 7. To Williams. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
No surprise, it's another 3rd down stop, and this has been a first half where both of these defenses have had the upper hand, Phil.
Yeah, it's been physical, it's been fast, and it's been good. Now I'm talking about the defenses. On the offense, the best thing they've done is not make a major mistake to put their team in a hole, so the second half is going to be interesting to watch.
Going for it on 4th down. The Bills snap it at the 41. Throws the pass. The Bills turn the ball over on downs.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
The Steelers now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score 0-0. Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. Launches it down the field. The ball is knocked out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
It's now second down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Brown's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
First down here. One more snap and halftime. He'll throw it over the middle. The Steelers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Second and 10. Going deep. Intercepted.
We're headed to the half here in a tight, low-scoring defensive battle. I'm sure both teams will be making adjustments offensively coming out of the half. Larry Ridley's coming up next. And the second half kicks off. Which team is going to break this tie?
And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
The Steelers with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
Yeah, I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that. Man, they got to tighten things up here in this game.
Incomplete. That was Graham on the coverage.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Roethlisberger comes out in the pistol. Second down and 10. Knocked down as he fires it.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league would run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Third down and 10. And they sack the quarterback, and that's a quick series, a 3 and out. And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. This punt will be returned. Williams there to make the tackle.
The Bills love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
Really good field position here to start this drive. Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Steelers' offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
First and 10. And it's knocked down.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Second down with the defense ready to pounce. Three-step drop.
Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown.
Brown's tackled down after a gain of 7. That's reception number 4 for him. It's third down coming up. Bell's taking the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Bell is going to be mad at himself after that run. He picked the wrong hole. If he'd have went the other way, he would have had enough space to pick up the first down. He has stopped. Now it brings up fourth down.
The Steelers believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. That is just a killer. Delay of game against the offense.
Something that you can control. Snapping the football before the play clock runs out. The quarterback's got to read the defense, make sure his guys are aligned, and also watch the play clock.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play.
Roethlisberger set in the pistol.
Looking across the middle, the Steelers get a first down.
Jim, the defense just missed a big opportunity there. They got the offense backed up, and they let them pick up a big first down.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 40% on the day.
First down here after the completion.
Going for the deep ball. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Bills retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far, the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
McCoy's met at the 44.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator coming with the counter run. And the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing. So you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well. Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
Brings it into his body. Give that tackle to Lawrence Timmons.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line.
First down and 10.
Tosses the football. He's into the open. Mitchell's there to take him down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with the run. We'll find out.
Toss to the outside. McCoy's met after a gain of 3.
The line of scrimmage is the 17.
Let's go. 1-9.
Tight ends in motion here.
Ohio.
Play clock's running down. McCoy secures it on the toss. And gains about 1. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
McCoy's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The fourth quarter is about to get underway, and we've got a tie game. This one's been fun to call, partner.
Yeah, it sure has. It has been fun, Jim. I love low-scoring games where there's a lot of pressure on the calls, pressure on the players. We've seen that, and it's going to be a fun finish.
Third down. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
The final quarter begins with this snap. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Well, that field goal gives their defense a lead to protect, and they only have to protect it for a little under 1 quarter.
Anytime you have the lead in the fourth quarter, it just gives you confidence. You can play knowing you have that lead. You can play free, and that's when players are at their best.
The Steelers in this low-scoring affair haven't done much with the football today, but fortunately for them, their defense has been sensational.
I think this is the kind of game we expected here today. You know, not often do you see a defensive battle in the NFL, but today we got one. We expected it, and it's been fun to watch.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. First down at the 20. Almost intercepted. The Steelers have a tough road ahead of them. Roethlisberger has just been awful to this point.
Wow, he has been shaky. There's no doubt about it. Pass protection is there. The receivers look pretty sharp running down the field, but he's not accurate. And when you're not accurate, you lose confidence. They just got to find a way to get him back.
Second and 10. Antonio Brown has the catch. Third and 9 following the completion. The Steelers will set up. The 36 is the first down line. Roethlisberger from the gun. Airing it out. And they can't connect.
You know, Phil, say what you want about this defense. They're pitching a shutout now into the fourth quarter. But at some point, don't you think the coordinator on offense needs to stand up and be a little bit more creative?
Oh, well, you know, I always say that. Don't always blame the players. You got to look at the coach sometimes. And I'm going to agree with you this time, Jim. They need to try some different things on the offensive side.
No return here as they'll down it.
The Bills find themselves in a very close game in the final quarter, with this game really being all about defense to this point.
Yeah, you know, it has been different. I know both offenses are going to be disappointed in their performances, and the offensive coaches have just not been aggressive enough, in my opinion, calling those plays out here today.
The Bills have it at the 29. Percy Harvin has the catch.
The Bills really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
Taylor's completion percentage, 40% on the day. McCoy, solo back set. They need to get the play off. Just a quick drop back. He's drilled as he throws. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Let's go.
The Bills will take the snap from the 40. McCoy on the screen. Still on his feet. Got the first, and he's got some space. McCoy taken down.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First and goal. They're going to run it on the toss. And that gains 1. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
The game is close. It's in the fourth quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
Coming to the line at the 8.
We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. Second and goal from the 8. Play with the reception. Mitchell's there to make the tackle.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Two minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line.
The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Third and goal from the 6. Williams got it on the handoff. And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock.
The offense is back on the field here with 4th and 3 to go. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. Flip to the outside. The Bills turn the ball over on downs.
Big moment in this football game. 4th and short. In the second half, you're winning. You gamble by going for it in a situation like this. It fails. Now you hope your defense can bail you out.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. One-handed grab.
Well, if I was the quarterback, I would throw it to this guy every single time. When you make a catch like that, as a quarterback, you must have great confidence in him.
The Steelers come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with. 3rd down and 1. At it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
Steelers know to win in the NFL, you got to pick up 3rd downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. 3rd and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's 4th down.
The Steelers come to the line, 4th quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining. They'll go for it on 4th down, late stages. Bell's going to take the handoff now. Roethlisberger's inability to produce the conversion on 4th down in all likelihood signals the end of their last chance to win this game.
In situations like this, I know the coaches and his teammates all expect him to come through, but not that time. Just not a good throw.
First and goal. And now here's the toss. Takes it the distance for the touchdown. That touchdown might just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
The Steelers set to return the kick. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense still has a chance here, Phil. Late in the game, can they make something happen?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, Jim. I think let's look at it from the defensive side. Know the situation. If they get the ball, they catch a pass, make sure you come up and make the tackle. Don't let them catch and run and get a big play against you.
Makes the catch in open space. No one's going to get him now. Gilmore's in on the tackle. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job. Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Big play coming. Defense looking for a stop. And it's intercepted, which should all but wrap up this game. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning the game with the defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
First down now in a dangerous spot here.
Let's go! Let's go! 38! Ohio! Here we go!
LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff.
Well, Jim, they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put two hands on the ball.
Loss of 2 on that play. This was a hard-fought win out there for one side today. Not much scoring going on, but doesn't matter. It's a W.
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, listen, that was fun to watch. When you see a low-scoring game now in the NFL, it means, well, we had some hard hitting. It was hard-fought and fun to watch.
Bill Sims and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.
said the wrong thing, so she packed up her stuff. Moved down to Mississippi, told her friend she never loved me, said I was nothing but a long-haired hillbilly. I'm sitting here, trying to live. Don't tell her you saw me. Well, if she asked about me, oh, I'm rocking, I won the lottery. Everybody's talking, money in the bank, gas in the tank, a little riding shotgun in my new Mustang. Well, if she asks about me, whoa, I'm rocking.
Bills, Browns, coming up here on EA from Cleveland, Ohio, for today's game.
You know, when you get a matchup at running back, like the one we have here today, you can just look down on the field from the booth, and you can see that breakaway speed and power with your own eyes, and there is a difference out there.
Yeah, I think I was always heard from Bill Walsh. I read it in his book, trust your eyes. So you're right. We look down the field today, and as this thing goes along, you can tell we have two stars at running back, and, man, just give them a little bit of hope, and they can make it happen.
The Browns take it from the 38. He runs with it right up the gut. Picks up 8 here.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Second down coming up. The Browns line up in the pistol offense. They'll go ground. Still not taken down. Slashing to the right side. He is a wide receiver with size. Keep an eye today on Dwayne Bowe.
Jim, you're right. His greatest attribute is the fact that he is a big wide receiver. He can use that body to ward you off and still make those tough catches.
Turbin in the backfield. Single back set. Quick drop back. The Browns now move the chains.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line.
First down at the 36. Look at that concentration. What a first series. Touchdown. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The Big Mo. If Big Mo is on their side, that is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
They're setting up the return. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. Two tight ends on the field here. First down at the 32. That's dropped by Watkins, who couldn't bring it in. One player to watch on this Buffalo offense is running back LaShawn McCoy. One of the most talked about trades in the offseason, picked up from Philadelphia, Phil.
Yeah, I like the trade. Look, you're Rex Ryan. What do you want to do on the offensive side? You want to run the football, and why not go out and get one of the best running backs in the NFL?
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Bills from the 32. And it's batted down. And here's a look at the defensive unit that'll be looking to halt this offense today. This is third down.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Heaving it down the field.
Some early struggles on both sides of the ball. Their defense has already been scored upon, and now the offense is going to have to give the football right back.
Well, they did. And listen, I'll say this. Now it's time for the defense to come back out on the field and stop this, play with more intensity, and get this game changed around.
Benjamin's got a chance this time. And a run back of about 7.
The Browns offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
The Browns will take the snap from the 40. Has his man. Benjamin's tackled down after a gain of 7. That's his first reception today. Second down here. Manziel's running away from the pressure. And here's a look at the defensive line that will try to control the trenches today. So after that last incompletion, it is 3rd and 3. Dropping back 3. Josh Gordon on his way. The 20, the 10, in stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Even on short passes, accuracy is a big, big deal. When you put it on them right in stride, look what happens. They catch it in stride. They don't slow down, of course, and good things happen. Nice touchdown run.
Inside of the uprights. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. And here's Hardman. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Bills offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Press coverage all the way. They bring in the extra tight end. The Bills snap it up at the 26. McCoy up the middle. Whitner's there to take him down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Let's go. Let's round.
McCoy. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
McCoy is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 40. And they go back to the ground. McCoy's tackled down at the 45.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
McCoy is in the backfield. Single back set.
Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz.
Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy.
The Browns defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Third down on the way. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Taylor's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. Surveys. And it's swatted away.
What a job by the defender that time, reading the quarterback and the receiver and being in position to knock that football away. That is really well played. That's a clinic. Put that on the highlight film and show guys how to do it.
The Bills elect to go for it and bypass the punt on fourth down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Here we go. Red 38. Ohio.
Taylor's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
The Bills decided to go for it on fourth down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Browns' offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
Fights off the hit. And he races out of bounds at that point.
Turbin's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
Now 1st and 10. Intercepted.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it, and inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
Backs to the wall for the offense. The Browns packing the box here. 46 formation.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Going to take it the distance. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10.
All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. This team needed that touchdown after really being dominated in the early going, and now they've got to have their confidence back, Phil.
Late enough getting out of hand as you can have a game in the first quarter, but what a good job and way to turn around the momentum by getting that touchdown.
The Bills getting set now for the extra point. And the point after is good. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. And now Benjamin. A foot race to the end zone. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
When you get a kick return for a touchdown, a lot has to happen. One, it takes talent by the kick returner, but look at all the good blocks we saw down the field and the speed of the kick returner. Touchdown.
The Browns for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Browns ready to boot the football down the field. Harvin's going to start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Bills offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
First down at the 23. They complete it over to Charles Clay. That's a gain of 8. That's his first reception today.
The Bills coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2. Toss to the outside. Rock for a loss on that play.
The Browns guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The Bills have to get to the 33 for a first. 3rd and 5. Has his man. And that's a gain of 10.
Taylor selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
The Browns out now in a 4-6 formation. The Bills take it from the 38. McCoy's going to secure the handoff. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Bills have not had a strong running game this half, at least in the sense of handing the football off. McCoy's going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling, get this defense off balance, then go back to the run and see if you can catch them off guard.
2nd and 10 coming up. Playing press coverage to the outside. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Harvin's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. He's in the clear. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. And with that touchdown, they're not that far off the lead here early in quarter number 2.
Oh, hey, Jim, it turned everything around. Now they're right back in this football game, and, hey, they can get some confidence and start playing better on both sides of the ball.
The Bills ready here for the kickoff. Moore's going to test the coverage here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Browns offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Robert Turbin with the catch. The Browns are up right now, Phil, and that's at least partly due to the play of their quarterback. Manziel's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove.
2nd down and 5. That's a gain of only a yard. Now 3rd and 4 following the run. It's a 2 tight end formation. And it's complete to Josh Gordon. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
2nd and short. That's going to fall incomplete. Bo was in the vicinity.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Third and short following the incompletion. 3-step drop. The catch is made by Gordon. At the 45-yard line. First down at the 45. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. That's his first reception today.
The Browns have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. 2nd and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Manziel's completion percentage 70% on the day. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Browns from the 37. Williams takes down the quarterback.
Well, defensive tackles so many times are in charge of stopping a run, but not this time. The big fellow, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
After getting to the quarterback again, it'll be 3rd down and 12. Snap it out of the gun. Scans the field, and they swap him again.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Down the field. Has the catch. The Browns know that a 4th down conversion like that could be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side.
And here's the toss. Marching down the field and taking their time. 2nd down and 12. Barnage with the reception. And that's a gain of 9. That's his 3rd catch of the day. This will be the offense's 12th play of the drive. and 4. Here's the handoff. The Browns get a first down.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Feeds him again. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
What a drive this has been. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Second and goal from the 3. They hand it off to him again. Powers his way across. Touchdown. They're doing a terrific job of keeping the pressure on here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they have kept the pressure on. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, sometimes players can't make a play because they just don't have the confidence. Now it's up to the coach. Change those calls on the defensive side. Maybe find something that works and give your players some confidence.
Harvin will run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Bills on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look. And they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
Here's the quick toss. Tackle made by Hayden. 2nd and 5 coming up. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. The Bills from the 27. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway. Henderson's going to make the tackle.
When you're standing in that pocket, there are going to be defenders all around you. Of course, keep 2 hands on it.
The Browns offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you've got the momentum on your side, you've got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Gets about 9 on the play. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
Stepping up, ready to spring into action at the 8.
The Bills lined up in the nickel. Just a quick drop back. And intercepted. He's brought down.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff. That's a gain of 10. After running it, it's 2nd down. Quick drop back. Throws the pass. It's intercepted.
Charles Dansby is one fast linebacker in this league, no doubt about it. And how about that skill he showed that time, picking off that pass and getting the interception? That is one good job.
Great starting field position for the offense. First down at the 30. Turbin with the grab. Gains 16.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
First and 10. To the ground. And picks up about 3. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
Second down and 7. And the pass goes incomplete. Williams in on the coverage.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Third and 7 coming up. Manziel's got it in the gun. And he's taken down.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
That'll bring us to the end of the second quarter here off the banks of Lake Erie. Hey, for the start of the second half. First Energy Stadium is the site of today's game. Jim Nance and Phil Simms here with the call as we get set for the start of the third quarter. With this kick, the second half is underway. Gray's got it on the return. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. And a run back of about 11. The Bills offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. Quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And it's caught by LaShawn McCoy.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Taylor's completion percentage, 50% on the day. First and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. At the 31. Here we go. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Taylor's back in shotgun formation. Has the grab. That's a gain of 6. The Bills still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Taylor's led his team on the field today and has posted some very impressive numbers.
Yeah, the offense has been sharp, and I'll say this, in the NFL, if you're trying to make a comeback, the easiest way to do it is to do it with a hot quarterback and an offense that's clicking on all cylinders.
Brings it in along the sideline. That's his first reception today.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Second down and 10. McCoy. Good for only a yard. It'll be third down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
On the receiving end, it's Harvin.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Touchdown, and they get one back. Midway through the third now, and with that touchdown, they've climbed back into the game.
Yeah, what a job by them getting that touchdown. Now it's up to the defense. Get out there and get a stop and change this game completely.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Benjamin's got it. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Browns come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Turbin takes his spot in the backfield. The Browns take it from the 23. Turbin takes the pass. Ducks out of bounds.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
The Bills will come out in the dime. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. First down and 10. The ball is jarred loose.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
That's second down coming up. Bo has the grab. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on an out route by the receiver?
Third and short following the completion. The Bills come out in a dime package. Will go ground. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Browns offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
First down at the 50. Has the reception all alone. The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. First down here after the completion. Toss play.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Has space.
nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
They run the counter play. Barrels ahead. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
The Browns, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
They will snap it now at the 7-yard line. They feed it to him one more time for a gain of about 5.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
First and goal to go from the 2. Johnson's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Nice job by the offense. Getting it inside the 1-yard line. Let's see if they can push it over the next play for the 7 points.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Second and touchdown, Cleveland Browns. Manziel's got his 3rd touchdown of the game. The Browns for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Harvin's going to test the coverage this time. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And it falls incomplete.
Well, my man at quarterback does have a strong arm. He showed it that time, didn't he? He threw that thing high and far and just overthrew the receiver.
This should be the last play of the quarter. The Bills from the 22. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. The Bills have the football as the 4th quarter gets started. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Woods with the catch. Press coverage all the way. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Running back in motion here. Taylor's going to take it from the gun. Second and 10 coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Bills will take the snap from the 40. Wants to go deep.
Tough situation you found yourself in. 3rd and long, you're losing the football game. There are not many plays here that are going to pick up the first down, so be careful here. Don't be too aggressive. If you're too aggressive, you will make a mistake.
Halfback sent in motion.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Got hit on release.
The Bills really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. Taylor's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. The Bills will take the snap from the 40. Going for the home run. And there's a great catch.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on 4th down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Quarters formation here for the defense. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting. Early in the 4th, and they've climbed back into this one quite nicely. That touchdown couldn't have come at a better time.
Awesome job by them getting out there, finding a way touchdown. But listen, as a coach, don't do anything stupid like onside kicking and take your team and put them right back in a tough situation.
And now Benjamin. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Browns coming back onto the field to start this drive after what was really sort of a textbook touchdown drive the last time they had the ball in their hands.
Yeah, let's give a lot of credit to that offensive line. They were awesome. They did everything well. Usually you have an offensive line can only do one of the two things well, run block or pass block. This one, they do them both well. That's why they had so much success on that last drive.
Launching it deep. Second down. Takes it from the strong eye. Picks up about 2. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. The Browns come out with a split backfield. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Early in the 4th, and you get the feeling this defense may have just put themselves in a golden position to win the game thanks to that stop.
Yeah, it was a nice stop by the defense, no question. I think they finally have figured out the offense where they gave themselves a chance, and they did a good job getting off the field on that 3rd down.
Desir's in on the tackle.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Bills will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
McCoy has the grab. McCoy's able to get the job done and picks up the first down.
The Bills just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The Bills snap it at the 41. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. First down on the way. First down following the long play. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop. And Williams is brought down after picking up just a yard.
That was a good idea that time by the offensive coordinator, trying to go with the run game here in the fourth quarter when they're only down one score. Defense was ready and stops it for a short gain.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. He sends the halfback in motion. The Bills snap it at the 36. Charles Clay has the catch. And he's brought to the ground.
The Bills look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game. First down. Pressure on every snap now. This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. First and goal from the 9. Taylor's met after a gain of 8.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Defense calls a timeout. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. Goal line defense on the field. Second and goal at the 1. And they take him down. This is an almost must-convert scenario. Third down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive, call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
They motion the receiver around to the other side.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
That's a timeout call. A critical moment in this game as it's third down. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Third and goal from the 5. He'll throw it over the middle. That's dropped by Watkins, who couldn't bring it in.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 5 for the first. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. They'll run it all the way home just in time. A late touchdown.
The head coach decides he wants to be the aggressor in this situation. On 4th and goal, he goes for it. Nice play call that time.
Driving extra point is good. It's as tight as it can be. The game all square in the final moments.
Yeah, when the game gets in this situation, Jim, which coach has the courage to call that play that's a little daring? They could backfire, but if it doesn't, it gives you a chance to win the game.
The Browns take the field. The game is tied. And can this offense drive down and win it for them?
Yeah, you got to be alert on the offensive side in situations like this. The defense knows they can't give up yards. They can't give up points. So look for them to take chances and be very aggressive.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion. First down at the 20. And that's Williamson. Almost had the interception. The Browns get set to snap the football. Only one timeout remaining here in the 4th. 2nd and 10. Outside now on the toss. With this game up for grabs, they may want to continue running the football at will and dominating the line of scrimmage and the clock.
Yeah, not much can go wrong when you're running the football like this, Jim. So why would you change? No reason to, and I don't think they will.
Now 1st and 10. Fakes the throw. Deep down the field to Bo. Breaks away. And they are in on Bo. 3rd catch today so far.
Well, you saw why defensive backs can't sleep the night before the game when they play against this quarterback. Beautiful. Long throw down the field for the big completion.
Manziel's completion percentage, 60% on the day. They'll run it here. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Lining up now for a big field goal. Could give them the lead here in the 4th. And it's good. He puts it through, and the celebration is on. I'm sure it doesn't get much better than that for a kicker. The game winner at the end.
Nah, that's what they live for, Jim. Yeah, that's what you sit in bed at night and dream about. Kicking the game-winning field goal. Happened here today. What a great moment for him.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
Chilling, rubber band stacks to the ceiling, and on, yes, the cool stacks to the ceiling, and on, yes, the cool stay winning. Chilling, rubber band stacks to the ceiling, and on, yes, the cool stay winning.